Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. This is a meat and vegetable pie. This is a real money stretcher, and it's because of the mushrooms. You can even just have this if you're vegetarian without the meat and just add another 500 grams of mushrooms. So 500 grams of lean diced steak. And I'm just going to brown this. Following list of ingredients will be below if you want to follow this exact one. And the size of the tin, it's the same as the last pie. And the lemon bars. So there. This is 800 grams of mixed mushrooms. This is where the meatiness comes in. The added meatiness. And why you only need 500 grams. Which is less than 100 grams per serving of beef. 6 to 8 people this will serve. And I'm just going to cook these with the beef. So I've got a diced carrot, sliced onion and 2 stalks of sliced celery. And I'm just going to cook this on a medium setting on the hob until everything's cooked down. Then I'm going to add 2 heaping spoons. So what would that be in tablespoons? It'd probably be about 4 tablespoons of plain or all-purpose flour. This is just to thicken it up. So cook that flour out. This really is a meaty, tasty pie. You wouldn't think there was only 500 grams of diced steak in here when you're eating it. And that's because of those mushrooms. So you could take the meat out if you wanted to, add more mushrooms. Swap out the beef stock for vegan stock. So I'm putting some salt and pepper in. I'm sure I added some mustard sauce in there. I think Steve skipped past it. Again, the list of ingredients will be down below. So, this is a good lot of beef stock. Low sodium beef stock. £800 I think it was. So now I've got like them little tea bag things that I use, but this is just a metal one that I can drop in, and all it's got in there is 3 bay leaves and 10 peppercorns. You can skip that part should you wish, or just drop the bay leaves straight in. I wouldn't advise that with the peppercorns. You're never going to find them again. And that's the purpose for that, so that I can find it. So don't cover it fully. And I just leave it on there now until the meat is tender. Mine took an hour and 45 minutes. It may take longer depending on the size of your cuts. So just come in every like 15-20 minutes and give it a good stir. So I'm taking that out now, and I've left that mixture to cool down. The pastry is the same as in the chicken pie recipe. I will give the ingredients below, and it was literally put into a stand mixer, mixed together and formed into a ball, and then placed into the fridge to chill. And that is it. No special technique to that, it was just mixed up until it come together. And I'm just brushing it now with an egg wash. I didn't prefer this way over the other way that I did it. I would, if I do it again, blind bake it. I had just heard about this method and thought I would try it. For me personally, I don't think it works as well as blind baking. So the option is there for you to blind bake it, which would be just to put the greaseproof over the pastry, put some baking beans or some dried beans or even some rice and weigh it down so that the pastry doesn't puff up. As you can see with this mixture, once it's cooled, it's really thick. That's what you want, because when it cooks, you're going to get that gravy inside. And all of it will fit in. It will fit in. Trust me. Nice and thick. You can see how meaty that looks. I added some fresh parsley to this. And I added about 30 grams of chopped fresh parsley at the end, once I turn the heat off. So I'm just squashing it down to make sure it's sealed. And I'll take the excess off. Now remember, when you put it in the oven, I put mine on gas 4 and I put it in until the pastry was cooked and the centre of the pie, when I tested it with a knife, was piping hot. I had mine in for 40 minutes. Again, your oven may differ. Just make sure that the pastry is cooked and it's piping hot. The filling is already cooked. So it's really easy. Brush it over with an egg wash. You could serve this with mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, whatever you want to serve it with is absolutely fine. Even with some chips, pie and chips. But this is a super frugal recipe. So we put the cuts in so that the pastry doesn't steam. We want it to crisp up. It allows the steam to escape. I'm just going to put some pepper across the top. And there you have it. That's a beautiful looking pie right there. And the sides we chose are the tender stem again. That's the inside once it's cooked. So you can get 6 good sized pieces out of that. And look how meaty that looks. And a vast majority of that is the mushrooms. So they're a fantastic filler at a cheap price. If you enjoyed this pie recipe and you want more pie recipes with the pastry crusts and everything, then please drop a comment down below and let me know, and I'll be happy to keep on going. Also, I've got a lot of one dish casseroles if you would like to see them. Again, let me know in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's watched right till the end. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.